What is going on, guys? Racing Your Boy 69 here. I am doing a review on Rugby League World Cup Edition for the Xbox 360. I have owned every Rugby League game that has come out on the Xbox 360 and Xbox Original, PS2. I've had them all. But this game is pretty good. I love the season. You go through a 25-year career season. You keep buying players, and you just keep buying them. At the end of your first, you have the starting lineup of the 2014 Rugby League teams. So it is pretty up to date, the game. They had an update come out that fixed that, because they did have the 2013 on Rugby League Live 2. If this game is more, which I'm assuming it is, I would stick to Rugby League Live 2, but you do have to buy the DLC, so it pretty much works out better to buy the Rugby League World Cup Edition. It is a fun game. I've played numerous seasons. I honestly could not count the amount of seasons I've played. You know, I go through these phases where I want to be the Melbourne Storm, and I want to be the Big Three, Billy Slater, Cameron Smith, and all that. And then I go through phases where I want to be the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs with Josh Reynolds, and then I want to be Daly Cherry Evans from the Manly Seagulls, and it gives you the feel. And when you go through a whole season, this is so fun. But sometimes I don't complete the seasons. I do simulate them sometimes, because you pretty much can contract players, and at the end of the season, Billy Slater could be up for contract. So you buy Billy Slater for 5 years, and then you buy Cameron Smith, and then you buy everyone for 5 years. Not everyone is off contract at the end of the season. They usually have half. But yeah. Also, it is a fun game to play. But you can buy other players. You can buy lower grade players. They do have overalls in this game on players. And you can buy $40,000 players. You can buy $500,000 players. $500,000 players obviously being the best. That is the highest I've seen. As the seasons go up, the players' value go up. You know, Darius Boyd, 97 overall, is $470,000 on the market. He is expensive. You have around a $4 million salary cap, which is quite a lot of money in this game. You know, you pretty much have a starting 17 lineup, which is high quality players. You know, I buy a team: Aaron Woods, Andrew Fafita. You have good halves. You have a good lineup, good bench. But once you do that, if you have pretty much some of the best players in the game, well, then the trouble comes of who do you have to back up when the Origin comes? Because, you know, you lose about 13 players during Origin series, especially when you're on fire. Now, when I first bought the game, I was playing on amateur, and I couldn't win. I was getting beat 4-0 or 6-0, and I couldn't score, and I couldn't kick a goal. But as I got better, I slowly went up to veteran, and then I finally played legend, and I can pretty much win every game I play. Sometimes the game does get rigged, I have to admit. They do rig it. The game, just you can't stop it. Like, if Sam Thaiday gets the ball, he'll run through 8 players before you can just stop him before the line, and they will score on the next play. Even off bomb kicks, it's a rigged. Sometimes I think they realise that you've won 8 in a row in the season. You're undefeated. You're up against the second best team in the game, and it is a challenge sometimes. If you are lucky enough to make it through to the semis, which I pretty much do it every time, and if I'm lucky enough to win the grand final, you then go through and it shows you where you were last season, where you have been every season. You could be 10 seasons in. You can see where you were in the first season. Not actually the players you bought, where you were statistically on the ladder over the last 10, 15, even 20 years, because I'm pretty sure it goes up to 25 years. But it just gets ridiculous towards the end. You sort of give up after around 8 years at the most, because pretty much players go up to like 600,000. You buy 4 players and there's your fucking salary cap gone, you know. But that can get quite annoying at times, but it's fine, because I just will go start a new season. But I love playing seasons, and I buy players and I just go good with them. And you know, it's not the overrated Billy Slater, it's not the Willie Masons, it's the lower guys that haven't actually got an Origin jersey, like Luke Brooks. He's $70,000 in the game, and he's a halfback. And once he starts to get in a flow and a roll, he goes with. There's also like a power thing, where a power ranking you could call it, where you start off a blue arrow, and you can go up to the green arrow, which means your players, a yellow arrow, which means your players are going into form and they're starting to create a formation. Then they all hit green, and means your team is in form. They're completely in form. But it's not actually a whole team in general, it is players as well. And one player could go to orange when he has a bad game, when he knocks on the ball, throws forward passes, lets an intercept through, and misses tackles. Your player will go orange, and it can be quite frustrating to get him back into form, but I guess that does happen in real life. But yeah, I wish EA Sports could watch this video. I'm making a great review of the game, I love the game, but if you cunts could make this fucking game a lot better. The online is absolutely fucking dog shit. I can't describe how bad this Rugby League servers are. I'm pretty sure Big Ant Studios made this game. You guys have done a lot for an Australian game, but please, do not make the next Rugby League for the next gen consoles. I don't think that the popularity of the Rugby League, because it's only very popular in Australia, I'm pretty sure in the UK it's popular because they have a similar system to Rugby League, and New Zealand people also like this game. But other than that, you know, you probably will never play anyone from the United States, just because they don't watch Rugby League. It's because it does get pretty annoying not being able to play people from the US or all over the world like you would in FIFA, which I think FIFA is great because we can play people over the world. If I was to go online right now, I would not find a game at all, because that's just how bad it is. Everyone pretty much give up. You know, when the game first come out, you could find a game. It took about 5 minutes to find one, but now I won't find one. I do play with mates occasionally, but it can get frustrating because you do get bored sometimes of playing seasons. But there also is competition mode where you can do under 20s, New South Wales Cup, World Cup, anything, every rugby league. You could pretty much play any mode, everything bar the Auckland Nines, which did come out pretty late. It was not going to be in the game at all, because that was only the first thing this season. But you can still do the World Cup Challenge, which is sort of its own little game mode thing, where you pretty much can be out of all the World Cup teams, you go through, and then you just win the World Cup. You can do New South Wales State of Origin Series, or Queensland State of Origin Series. I do have a video that will be up later on in future, but that pretty much sums up everything in the game. You can create a star of the future, you could say, a creation, a person, a rugby league star, your own self, but it does get pretty crap because you just can't make it look as good as a game like FIFA or NBA, something supported with heavy people that they can afford to go and get proper props and make haircuts properly. It's the creations on this game is really bad. You can create a team as well, your own custom team, put your own players in it, but if you want to create your own player, make it look like you probably won't be able to do that because of how bad it is. But that's nothing major, I don't think, because it doesn't have the biggest fan base anyways. For an Australian game, I think it's alright. I'll give it a 6.5. It has been a good game. I think I got my $80 worth. I have played it a lot. The achievements are pretty easy to get, but you know, I'm not going to sit there and go through like one of the achievements that I have not got is complete a 25-year thing. Like, you are pretty fucking fucked in the head if you could sit there and do that. Play 25 years straight. Times around 30 games, 31 games. It depends if you want to do the Origin Series as well and the World Cup Challenge. You can do that in the season, and you can also do Australia versus New Zealand, the Test game, and the City versus Country, and the All Stars. So you'd be pretty fucked in the head if you done all that, sat through all that, and played over 40 games per season times 25. You do the math, because I can't do fucking math for shit. That's why I'm making YouTube videos, because I'm broke as fuck. But that is why I need you guys to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the fucking share button. Go tell your faggy little friends about this, because I need the money and I need the views. MC Shaker out.